Hello guys, this is Glenn from Sydney CBD Repair Center, and today we have an Oppo A5 with a cracked display, and David is gonna replace it for us. So let's get to it. So first thing we're gonna do is check the extent of the damage. So far the display is not really gonna be reusable, so we're gonna take it out and replace it with a new one. First thing to do is try to pry off the back cover that also acts as the main housing, so it's structural to the entire assembly, so there's no adhesive, just clips. I'm gonna put that to the side. We're gonna unscrew everything. You can see here. We also showed you the replacement display on the side there, but we can test it after we remove this main board cover, because it's gonna expose the cables for the battery and the display. So I'm gonna connect the display connector. I'm gonna reattach the battery and try to turn this on. And as usual from Oppo, no drama. You can boot up the device at this configuration. It's very handy for testing. The display looks nice, touchscreen works. We can properly shut down the device using the display. So let's continue with our main repair. We're gonna detach this cable and then put that to the side. We're gonna focus our attention on the removal of the battery. We're just gonna pull this tab, detach it. Fairly big battery. We're gonna peel this film off and then peel off the flex cable for the display. And it seems like David is really making it look easy at this point, but it's not gonna be straightforward. We're still gonna use the proper tools and techniques to avoid injuring David's fingers. I'm gonna use some APA here to soften the adhesive. Slowly pry off the display with the gloved finger. You can see the flex cable also slides through the housing, and slowly remove it completely. You have it. Next thing is to clean up the old adhesive from the housing. See there, it's gonna take a while. It's important to remove all of them so that when we apply our own glue, the new display will be snugly fit over the housing. Slice through it, remove some adhesives. I'm gonna roll it through. So far, the Oppo A5 is an example of a budget smartphone. You can see that the components are quality, but they're not really sophisticated compared to your higher-end Oppo smartphone. So Oppo has some upper tier smartphones with much better build, but this one is the unsung hero. Oppo sells a lot of these smartphones, and they're easier to fix because of their cheaper spare parts. If you're gonna DIY this fix, you can buy your own parts, perform your own operation. But if you don't have the time to do all that, just go to your local repair service technician and let them do this exact job for you. Or you can visit David here in Sydney CBD Repair Center. We fix smartphones day in, day out. So if you want convenience, if you want fair pricing, if you want quality service, don't hesitate to message us. You can see David is very particular with minor details. We're gonna clean the front camera lens so that you take good photos. No shortcuts here. I'm gonna reinstall the battery. Put back all the tapes, reattach the battery, and we're almost done. We're just gonna cover this up, screw everything together, and then put back the back cover, do some final testing, and this is gonna be ready for the clients. So if you like our content and if you learned something through our videos, if we inspired you to fix your own stuff, help the environment, save some money, and learn some new skill, then give us a like and subscribe. We're releasing new videos every day, so you have a lot of videos to watch, and we also fix a variety of stuff here, so you're not gonna be bored. I'm gonna close this up and then do some final tests, and we'll say goodbye to this Oppo A5. So take care, guys. We'll see you next time. Cheers.
If you want your smartphone fixed for a very reasonable price, you may contact Sydney CBD Repair Center. We also provide mail-in repair services for customers outside of Australia or Sydney. Just message us so we can arrange the shipping of your device.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks. This and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time?